Hello everyone, I'm Bill actually, and today I am going to talk about why you being lonely isn't necessarily a bad thing. I know that this, like the cheating video, will probably be a little bit more on the controversial side for many people, but I do not give a shit. I'm going to make it anyway because I know it will help many people. Because we often associate loneliness with being bad, and while it might be true at times, there are some cases like this one that I am going to represent in this video that I have gone through, so that I have story to tell for you, from you to learn, where it actually can be good. Okay, so either way, let's jump into the story. So, when I was between 16 and 19, my 3 years of college, I would say, I used to be lonely. I had two friends that were girls, but they were more acquaintances because, sure, I talked to them, but I only hang around them because I didn't want to look lonely because people would look down on me. But I didn't really care about even that. It was just that it got to a point where it was easier to just say, yeah, I got these two people as my friends instead of saying, yeah, I'm really alone, fuck you. Because it was the thing. It wasn't that I wasn't allowed into the friend groups. It was just that I decided that I didn't want to be them. I didn't want to be influenced by their shit because because both the men and the women in the class were really weak. They would sit and play games instead of doing work. We couldn't even do 1 hour of proper school work without sitting with the phone, playing games. Couldn't listen 40 minutes once. They wouldn't always comment at times. They were supposed to be there. Like something as simple as just coming. They were always supposed to. Was something that was troublesome for them. And that really got me thinking after a while. When do I really want to be with them? No, I don't. So that's a good reason to be lonely. Because I chose myself. But also, I was aware of who I wanted to be influenced by or not. So, how do we get influenced by people? Most people say that we get influenced by the people we hang most around, the 5 most to be exact. But if we're going to be more specific, it's actually the 5 people we compare ourselves to, that we want to impress really. Because if we want to impress someone, we are going to do something to look good through their eyes. But then you also need, if you think that you're, let's say also that you have friends now, or you have friends like I have, but aren't sure if they actually are friends or if they are just people you hang around with because you don't have anyone else. The best way to tell that really is some questions I'm going to ask you right now that you should answer honestly about them. If someone compared you to your friend or friends, would you be happy? Would you be proud? Yes or no? Second thing, if your child had a friend like him or her, would you like it or not? Would you? Probably not. Then it's probably someone that should be lonely too. Or loneliness wasn't an option. It's no, you see what I'm getting with all these scenarios. Loneliness isn't always bad. It can be good in many situations. and it will reshape life. So this is an advice that I want to give you for 2025 to try out. Have a nice day. Happy New Year. And we will be stronger than ever, folks, in 2025. Bye.